Are you still tossing and turning on an uncomfortable mattress? Or tired of wrestling with bulky beds in small spaces? What if the perfect futon could finally give you the restful sleep you truly deserve? If you've ever wondered whether you could transform your sleep without breaking the bank or sacrificing precious space, you're in the right place. Today, I am counting down the 5 best futon mattresses that can change the way you rest, host guests, or set up your dorm, all blending modern comfort with that classic Japanese-inspired vibe. Stay tuned. Even if you think you know futons, you might be shocked at what made it to the very top. Number 5. MAXYOYO Japanese Futon Mattress. Alright, let me start by saying the MAXYOYO Japanese Futon Mattress is kind of the classic go-to if you're testing the waters with floor sleeping. You get a mattress that's definitely more affordable than setting up a whole spare bed. The cover is made of high-quality polyester, plus there's a layer of memory foam in there that gives some decent pressure relief if you're rolling from your back to your side. And guess what? It even comes with its own dust-proof cover, straps, and a storage bag. That made it so easy for me to roll up and stash after a night's sleepover. But here's where things get a bit, well, let's just say real. When I first unpacked it, super excited by the way, I hit a little bump. You actually have to let this guy expand for a while. I mean, I get it, most mattresses come in a box, but if you expect to throw it on the floor and immediately crash after a long trip, nope. I'd plan on a few hours, maybe even a day or two to let it fluff out if you want that true experience. Comfort-wise, it's firm, but not like lying on a rock. For back sleepers, feels supportive enough, but side sleepers might notice some pressure points after a long night, especially in the hips. It's definitely portable and works well for quick guests, dorm life, or as a base for kid sleepovers. 4. ZonLi Japanese Futon Mattress. First impression, it's got this nice, soft cottony cover with moisture-wicking properties. When I lay down, it actually felt a bit more breathable than some other futons, which was such a relief for a hot sleeper like me. It offers a good firmness, especially for back sleepers like myself, giving solid support and honestly doing a much better job at keeping my spine aligned during the night. One real standout about ZonLi is its durability. The 5-layer construction makes it feel robust, and after testing out rolling/folding it up several times, I noticed it really holds its shape. This could actually be a sleeper futon for years if you take basic care. Think proper folding, regular airing out, and avoiding overuse in damp areas. They even boast about passing folding tests and having a solid performance and durability. So yeah, it lives up to that buy it once, use it for years promise. But it wasn't all dreamy. As a side sleeper, I did notice some pressure building up around my shoulders and hips, probably because ZonLi leans on the firmer side, which works for back or stomach sleepers, but some may wish it had just a tad more cushion. Also, if you share your bed with pets or kids, the cotton cover does pick up stray hairs quite easily. Yeah, my dog proved that point for me. Still, if you're eco-minded, the fact that ZonLi is OEKOTEX certified and made from sustainable materials really is a nice bonus. Number 3. Mollydot Japanese Floor Mattress. Mollydot? Oh man, this one surprised me. I rolled out the Mollydot Japanese floor mattress for an impromptu movie night, and honestly, it became everyone's favorite spot in the living room. The first thing you notice is how soft the microfiber cover is. It's almost silky, and the inside blends memory foam with supportive padding for a real awe feeling when you lie down. This mattress is all about flexibility. Not only did it do great during sleepovers, the kids refused to sleep anywhere else, but it also worked perfectly for an RV trip and even for meditating in my tiny apartment. The straps on the side are super handy, making it easy to roll up and haul wherever you need a comfy spot. And folks, it weighs next to nothing, so moving it into the trunk or tossing it into storage is basically a non-issue. I gotta say, the Mollydot is probably the easiest to live with day to day. It unfolds flat, doesn't retain weird fold lines, and has a pretty generous size for most adults. If you've got overnight guests or love switching up your spaces at home, this is the futon you'd want to keep handy. It's not too thick, just over 1 inch, but the memory foam actually makes it cozy. Only catch, because it's on the thinner side, heavier adults might start to feel the floor through the pad after several nights, so maybe not your best bet for a full-time bed. 2. Dr.Futon Japanese Floor Futon Mattress. Now, second place, and let me just say, Dr.Futon brings some serious comfort. Right out of the gate, the fact that this futon has extra thick memory foam built in is noticeable. At almost 5 inches thick, it's way more substantial than a typical roll-up futon, making side sleeping so much better. Instead of waking up with sore shoulders or hips, I actually felt properly cushioned, kind of like my whole body was floating instead of packing into a thin mat. What really sets the Dr.Futon apart is its versatility. It managed to support side, back, and stomach positions during my tests, and it did an awesome job of relieving pressure on my joints. Huge win for anyone who's dealt with back pain or old injuries. And, surprise, the thing held up. After 2 weeks of nightly sleep, the foam didn't sag and bounced right back. One thing to note though, moving this futon is a little more effort, given its thickness and heft. Not impossible, but probably not the best choice if you want something you can roll up and store away every single day. Also, if you're someone who gets hot at night, it's worth mentioning that this mattress isn't loaded with cooling technology. I found it temperature neutral, which was fine, but I wasn't waking up freezing or sweating either. This is the futon I'd pick if comfort, support, and longevity are your non-negotiables. It's a bit of an investment, but honestly, the sleep quality makes it worth every penny. Aircliff Japanese Floor Futon Mattress. And here we are, the #1 spot, the one that took my futon journey straight to wow. The Aircliff Japanese Floor Futon Mattress is just different. For starters, it's designed with a firmness level that's meant for people who want that classic traditional Japanese sleep experience. A real, deeply grounded support without that sinking feeling. The first night on the Aircliff blew me away. It's built with air fiber sleep technology, so you get this firm yet bouncy support that actually keeps your back straight. But unlike a lot of old school futons, you don't wake up feeling stiff or achy. It's unbelievably breathable, and after a week of testing in the humid summer, my sleep was cool, dry, and totally undisturbed. Allergies? Not an issue, since it doesn't trap dust or pet dander like softer, fluffier mattresses. Another thing I really loved, the minimalist foldable design. If you're all about saving space or transforming rooms during the day, it literally takes seconds to fold up and tuck away. Whether I used it on a tatami mat or directly on a hard floor, it kept its shape, didn't sag, and held up perfectly. And get this, it doubles as a topper for beds if you're craving that firmer feel in your regular mattress. If I had to nitpick, this mattress is definitely on the firmer side. So if you know you prefer a plush, cushiony sleep, just keep that in mind. But for those hunting for authentic Japanese quality, modern breathability, and true back support, this one is honestly top tier. Final thought. So there you have it. If you're ready to revolutionize your sleep, any of these picks will do. But if you want the best, well, you know which one has my vote.